doing my best. But the truth is that I don't really give a shit what he thinks. Our identity is not predicated upon your perception of what you think we're supposed to be. And most people's perception of what they think we're supposed to be is wrong. And we are taking control over our narrative. But if I say that, it doesn't make me a very good Indian. My cheekbones aren't high enough. My last name is in a sentence. And I don't have enough lead work or turquoise. I don't speak with pidgin English. Certainly not as good as Johnny Depp did in that movie that one time. And I don't care if you connect with Indian spiritualism. I don't care less if you did a sweat lodge with your Caucasian spirit guide who knew an Indian once. And sure, millions of Native people die, but tell me your feelings and cry your white tears. I'm just gonna be over here being a bad Indian. My Indian name, and I said, it's Rick. And she was so disappointed. She was like, no, it has to be Red Eagle or Two Rivers or Gray Skull. I said, yes, but is that true? Yeah, it's not. And I realized that my brief but generationally relevant He-Man joke, you know, the kind of joke that would tell her that while Indian, I'm also having an American experience too. So I finally said to her, how about Walking Eagle? And she said, yes, but is that true? I said, yeah, it's totally true. Without me ever having the heart to tell her that the only time an Indian walks is when it's too full of shit to fly. Because I'm a bad Indian. Sincerely appreciate you guys being here. We got one more song after this one. We're not going to do an encore because that's a weird adult peekaboo game that I just don't want to play. Let's finish this song, shall we? And there was this one time a man walked into my space and he asked me some questions about my things, and I told him. When he suddenly interrupts me as only a white man can, with all the Euro swagger of a man who's sure of his place in the universe, his place in the world, his place in the eyes of God. You speak real good for a Native American, an Indian, a savage, a pagan, a godless heathen.